Hey, does anyone understand how YouTube recommendations actually work? You can watch like one video on how to tie your shoelaces or something, and for the next 2 weeks, every single video in your suggested tab will be shoelacing tutorials. Like, you think I would have got it after the first one, right? And the homepage is just a mess. It recommends a bunch of channels you don't care about just because you watched a video of theirs that one time. You click on the not interested button and YouTube says, got it, we'll tune your recommendations. Refresh the page and the channel's right back where it was before. In fact, there's more of it. And the trending tab, now I know this doesn't make any sense. Remember when this used to be the BuzzFeed tab? Before all of their employees jumped ship so they could make basically the exact same videos? Well, now it's just filled with a bunch of TV and movie stuff, and you're left wondering why a video that got 1 million views in 4 hours is nowhere to be seen, but this video from Big Brother that got 35,000 views in over a day is number 7 on trending. This is trending? According to who? Speaking of trending, it seems that trends are all YouTube is nowadays, at least when people aren't spending every waking moment talking about YouTube drama and Jake Gyllenhaal. Remember fidget spinners? You had people spinning them real fast. This guy played the violin with one. Jack's Films just... Jack's Films. And if you go on a video about fidget spinners and it buffers, the buffering circle is a fidget spinner, oh god. And these videos get millions of views. But you know what gets billions of views? Every single music video on the planet. Remember Gangnam Style? That was the first video to ever reach 1 billion views on YouTube. It was such a big deal that I even wrote an article about it in my school newspaper. Actually, that doesn't make it a big deal at all. It feels like there's a new music video reaching 1 billion views every day, and we know why it is. People get up their favorite song of the last 12 minutes, hit that loop button, and let it rip. A single viewing session is so much more than just a single view. Think about it. You get up a 3-minute music video, play that on a non-stop loop for an hour straight, suddenly that single viewing session turns into 20 views for the video. Now compare it to another video. A person clicks on it, and it doesn't have a catchy beat, so they don't even watch the whole thing. They leave halfway. Now how many views did that viewing session count as? 1? Lame. Have you heard of Despacito? This video has 3 billion views. I never heard of it in my life. I was watching a video of some girl who seemed to become possessed every time the song came on, and I was like, oh, Despacito, never heard of it. I go on YouTube, this video has 3 billion views. Hurry up Charlie and bite some more damn fingers. How come Vivo get to be the only people with billion view videos on this website? You gotta give those kids props though, at least they were straightforward with their title. Charlie bit my finger. Did Charlie bite his finger? You bet. But wait a minute, what's with the again part? It's cause he did it twice. Uh-oh. He's a menace. Nowadays though, you don't get that kind of honesty in video titles. It used to be 13 facts about space. Now it's 13 facts about space that will make your head explode. I've watched this video 7 times. My head is still perfectly intact. List videos aren't the only ones to use clickbait though, so I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown of the most common clickbait strategies. Call it TAMAGO'S Guide to Clickbait, saving your life 1 minute at a time. The first strategy is to use a question mark in the title. I got a new car? I'm getting married? I'm quitting YouTube. If there's a question mark in the title, it didn't happen. And you know this because if it did happen, far more engaging titles could have been used, such as, I got a new car, I'm getting married, I'm quitting YouTube. But instead, the YouTuber decided to turn the title into a question, so that technically they wouldn't be straight up lying. The second strategy is straight up lying. Sure, you might get a hell of a lot of dislikes, and most people will skim through the video only to find that the title was clickbait and leave after 10 seconds, but hey, you've still won at life, because your digital number is high. Another thing you see a lot of is people putting red arrows and rings in their thumbnails. And I don't even get this one. Like, how does this actually work? Often the arrow will either point to absolutely nothing, or the arrow will point to something so unbelievably obvious, you wonder what the point of including the arrow was in the first place. Like, it's pointing to literally the only thing in the thumbnail. A general rule that I've found is that the less specific the title, the less interesting the video. Examples of vague titles include, "You won't believe what just happened," or "Something happened yesterday." I mean, if the topic of the video were interesting enough on its own, it would just be the title of the video. Something that's also been appearing a lot more often nowadays is people putting not clickbait in their titles. But what I found is that it's written on the most mundane stuff. I dyed my hair, not clickbait. I just bought a puppy, not clickbait. Getting a tattoo? Not clickbait. What? This is stuff people do all the time. Why would anyone think this was clickbait unless every single other video you make is clickbait?
Let's hit 500,000 likes on this video. Go down and smash that like button.
Yeah, but why though? I used to think that getting likes on your video, apart from being a slight self-esteem boost, increased your search rankings as well as your chances of being trending. But this Big Brother video has 155 likes to 243 dislikes, and it's number 7 on trending. Where's the logic? Did anyone notice that the buffering symbol changed? Not the fidget spinner one. Oh god, that the normal one changed from the circles to a ring? That's just one of the changes that will come when YouTube decides to switch everyone over to the new website layout. And we already know what's gonna happen. People will be upset about it and then they'll complain and start petitions, and maybe Bob the Stickman will return and make absolutely zero difference, and then in a couple of weeks people will forget about why they were even mad in the first place and go back to watching 24/7 Family Guy live streams. Look, this video kind of derailed into one giant rant about the website, which was not my intention. I was just tired of seeing videos about shoelaces. So to round this video off once and for all, I have just one last thing to say to you, YouTube. Put me in the trending tab, please. Thanks.